on Valentine's Day, February 14th, we aren't just going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, but we're also going to celebrate the birthday of one Frederick Douglass. Mr. Douglass did not have the ability to know his birthday as he spent the first 20 years of his life in slavery. It is said that he chose Valentine's Day for his birthday because of a recollection he had from his mother the few times that he was in her arms and she would call him her sweet Valentine. Upon escaping from slavery at the age of 20, Mr. Douglass settled in New Bedford. In New Bedford, Douglass wasn't just escaping slavery, he was embracing the principles of self-ownership and minimal government interference in personal life. Here he aligned with the Republican Party, not because it was perfect, but because it was the vehicle for abolition and then civil rights at the time. His speeches and writing from this period were not just calls for freedom, but a critique of any form of tyranny, whether from the slave owners or an overreaching government. Douglass believed in the power of the individual and the sanctity of personal liberty and the necessity of government to protect, not dictate rights. His famous assertion about the three boxes, the ballot box, the jury box, and the cartridge box, are keys to liberty, reflects his deep understanding of the mechanisms required to maintain or restore freedom. In New Bedford, he practiced what he preached, engaging in political activism, voting, speaking for justice, and preparing to defend those rights if necessary. Douglass's support of the Republican Party was pragmatic. It was about advancing liberty at a time when the party stood for emancipation. But his libertarian spirit was clear in his advocacy for the society where individuals could freely pursue their happiness unencumbered by oppression, laws, or government overreach. As we celebrate Black History Month, let's remember Frederick Douglass, not just as an abolitionist, but as a thinker whose time in New England shaped his views on liberty. His chosen birthday, his fight against tyranny, and his strategic political engagements remind us that freedom is not just a gift, but a right to be actively defended and expanded. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.